Hi, my name is Marco. I'm a former opera singer turned voice actor. This is The Decision from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is a Patreon request, and I'm really looking forward to listening to this. I've played a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I really love the world and the story. I just sort of got distracted by other games, and I never really got to finish it, but I've heard amazing things about this game, and really I should sit down and play it. So this is a blind react, as most of these requests tend to be, and let's dive in. I love taking a classical sounding choir, a women's chorus, and adding this incredible instrumentation, these modern sound effects, and this sort of sci-fi vibe to the music, while keeping it rooted in a classical sort of style. And I love the tension building here. You know, the song is called The Decision, and so it feels like a decision has to be made, or a decision has been made that's changing the course of the story. There's a sense of again, there's always this very common in video game music, this sense of forward momentum, making a choice and sticking to it, and the stakes are incredibly high, and you can hear that just in the first minute or so in this. Wow, isn't that so beautiful? That is so ravishing. And I love when music like this, it really sings, and there's so much legato, and there's so much, like it's just lovely. And I think, going back to what I was saying earlier, I really do feel like this decision, there's a sense of this is a life or death choice that has to be made, deciding to make a decision, deciding to commit to something, and then seeing it through. I don't know, it's just, it feels like you see the sun's rays at one point, in the middle of the song there. It feels like the whole, you're riding above the clouds. I remember this from a little bit in the earlier part of the game. You're rising above the clouds, and you see the sun, and it really feels like there's still tension here, and things need to happen, but there's a feeling of knowing that you made the right decision. It's beautiful. And I love when the piano comes in, and there's this gentleness to this, while also having that constant propelling forward of that boom 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 boom. Feels like a one of those preparation montages. It's a really beautiful piece of music. I think I've been sleeping on Xenoblade as a series. I've never played any of them besides briefly. I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 briefly. If this is what the soundtrack is like. See, this is what I mean by this. This is like the wave forward for classical music. You've got the electronic tones, but then you also have this full, lush orchestra and chorus that are greatly rooted in classical music. But then you've also got some things that, again, through the medium of video games, were able to achieve a forward-thinking perspective on what could come down the road for classical music. This is just the beginning. And I think having classical music combined with electronic music is perfectly within the realm of the future. I don't even know what you would call that, but there is this lush and synergistic capacity to bind the two mediums together. And I mean, this is such an emotionally evocative piece. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the rec. I'll definitely be listening to this again in my free time. Alrighty, as always, thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.